Good day and welcome. I'm Stefan with Trending Update USA, bringing you the latest from the tennis world, where shockwaves have rippled across the WTA circuit after a stunning upset at the Wuhan Open. Iga Swiatek, the world number 1 and dominant force in women's tennis, has been knocked out of the tournament by Italy's Jasmine Paolini in a match that has left fans and analysts in disbelief. The upset marks one of the biggest surprises of the Asian swing so far and dramatically reshapes the landscape heading into the semifinals, where Aryna Sabalenka and Coco Gauff have both advanced with strong performances that underline their championship ambitions. Swiatek entered Wuhan as a heavy favorite, riding a wave of momentum from previous victories that reinforced her reputation as one of the most consistent players on tour. She had breezed through earlier rounds with her usual precision, combining blistering ground strokes and unrelenting baseline dominance. Yet against Paolini, things took a turn that no one could have predicted. From the very first set, the Italian showcased fearless tennis, mixing up her shots and refusing to be intimidated by Swiatek's presence. She moved beautifully across the court, redirecting pace and finding sharp angles that constantly put the Polish star under pressure. The opening set went Paolini's way after a tense 7-5 battle that saw Swiatek commit an uncharacteristic number of errors. Her usually dependable forehand betrayed her at crucial moments, while Paolini's defense frustrated every attempt at dictating rallies. In the second set, Swiatek looked to reassert control, breaking early and taking a 3-1 lead. But Paolini refused to back down, breaking back immediately and holding serve with composure well beyond her ranking. As the crowd sensed something special unfolding, Paolini's confidence grew. She continued to push Swiatek wide with deep, angled returns, forcing her to hit on the run and drawing more mistakes. After 2 hours and 20 minutes of relentless action, Paolini sealed the victory 7-5, 6-4, throwing her arms into the air in disbelief and delight as Swiatek exited the tournament earlier than anyone had expected. The loss marks Swiatek's first early exit in months and serves as a reminder of how unpredictable the sport can be. Even the world's best are not immune to off days, and Paolini capitalized on every opening. In her post-match interview, Paolini admitted that she came into the match with nothing to lose. "I just told myself to fight for every point," she said, smiling. "IGA is an incredible champion, but I tried to play my game, stay aggressive, and not think about who was on the other side of the net." For Swiatek, it was a humbling experience. She congratulated her opponent and acknowledged that she had struggled to find rhythm. "Jasmine played really well," she said. "I had my chances, but I wasn't consistent enough today. These matches remind you that every opponent is dangerous." Paolini's victory adds another impressive chapter to what has been a breakout season for the Italian star. Known for her versatility and calm court presence, she has steadily climbed the rankings and earned the respect of her peers. Her ability to take down the top seed in such a high-pressure environment is testament to her maturity and growing confidence. The win propels her into the semifinals of a WTA 1000 event for the first time in her career, a major milestone that reflects her evolution from promising talent to genuine contender. While Swiatek's exit dominated headlines, other matches in Wuhan delivered their own storylines, none more compelling than Aryna Sabalenka's powerhouse performance that secured her place in the semifinals. The Belarusian, known for her explosive hitting and fierce intensity, dismantled her opponent in straight sets. Her serve was on fire, her forehand devastating, and her mental focus unshakable. Sabalenka's victory sends a clear message that she's hunting for another title and looking to reclaim the number 1 ranking that has been trading hands between her and Swiatek over recent months. Sabalenka has long been known for her aggressive baseline game, but what stood out in Wuhan was her improved composure under pressure. In past seasons, frustration often got the better of her when things didn't go her way. This week, however, she has demonstrated a new level of control, staying calm even when rallies get tight. Her ability to balance power with patience has made her one of the most dangerous players on the tour. After her quarter-final victory, she spoke confidently about her mindset. "I'm feeling great, I'm playing my game, and I'm not thinking too far ahead," she said. "Every match is a new challenge, but I love being in this kind of battle." Meanwhile, Coco Gauff continued her impressive form with another commanding performance. The young American star, who has been on a tear since the US Open, seems to have found the perfect rhythm to her game, combining athleticism, speed, and tactical intelligence. In her quarterfinal, she defeated a seasoned opponent in 2 tight sets, 7-6, 4, 6-4, displaying maturity beyond her years. Gauff's court coverage remains one of her strongest assets. She retrieves balls that seem unreachable and turns defense into offense in the blink of an eye. What's even more notable is her growing consistency. Gone are the days when unforced errors would plague her matches. Now, she controls tempo, dictates pace, and finishes points with precision. For Gauff, the Wuhan Open represents another chance to prove that her US Open triumph was not a one-off moment but part of a larger rise to the top. She has shown that she can compete with, and beat, the best. Her coach and team have focused on fine-tuning her serve and forehand, which have both improved dramatically this season. "Coco is playing smarter tennis now," said one commentator. "She's using her athletic gifts in combination with strategy, and that's what makes her so tough to beat." If she continues in this vein, a deep run in Wuhan could further cement her status as one of the leading forces in the WTA. As the tournament moves into the semi-final stage, the lineup promises thrilling battles. With Paolini's stunning upset, Sabalenka's dominance, and Gauff's surge, the Wuhan Open is shaping up to be one of the most exciting events of the season. Each of the remaining players brings a distinct style: Paolini's counterpunching and variety, Sabalenka's brute force and intensity, and Gauff's dynamic athleticism and tactical acumen. Tennis fans around the world are bracing for what could be an unforgettable finish. The implications of Swiatek's defeat extend beyond just this tournament. The WTA rankings race has tightened, and the psychological edge she once held over the rest of the field has slightly wavered. While she remains a dominant figure, losses like these remind everyone that the competition is fierce and constantly evolving. For Paolini, the victory could be career-defining. For Sabalenka and Gauff, it's a chance to seize momentum and perhaps even the trophy that now feels within reach. Off the court, the atmosphere at the Wuhan Open has been electric. Fans have packed the stadiums, eager to witness the world's best players compete under the lights. The event, which returned to full strength this year, has become a centerpiece of the Asian swing, offering not just high-level tennis but also a showcase of resilience and global unity through sport. Local fans have adopted Paolini as a favorite, cheering loudly as she shocked the top seed, while others have marveled at Gauff's athleticism and Sabalenka's ferocity. In post-match press conferences, Swiatek was gracious in defeat, acknowledging the unpredictability of tennis. "Sometimes you just have to accept that it's not your day," she said. "I'll go back, review what happened, and come back stronger." Her professionalism and sportsmanship drew applause from both fans and fellow players, reminding everyone why she remains one of the most respected figures on tour. The narrative now shifts toward who will capitalize on this wide-open opportunity. Sabalenka, with her experience and sheer power, enters as the favorite. Gauff, however, has already proven that she can beat top names under pressure. And Paolini, the dark horse, carries the confidence of a giant killer who has nothing to lose. Every match from here on will be a mental and physical battle, where small margins could decide the difference between victory and heartbreak. Looking at the broader picture, the Wuhan Open has once again reinforced the WTA's incredible depth. The days of predictable outcomes are gone. Any player, on any given day, can rise to the occasion and pull off a result that defies expectations. That unpredictability is what makes tennis so captivating and why tournaments like Wuhan continue to draw global attention. As we head into the semifinals, anticipation is high. Will Paolini continue her dream run and pull off another shocker? Can Sabalenka power her way into the final and reassert her dominance? Will Gauff's steady climb culminate in another championship? These are the questions fans and analysts are eager to see answered in the coming days. Whatever happens, one thing is certain: the Wuhan Open has already delivered drama, excitement, and storylines that will echo through the remainder of the season. For now, Swiatek will regroup, Paolini will celebrate, and the tennis world will focus on the battles still to come. The beauty of this sport lies in its constant renewal. Each week brings new opportunities, new rivalries, and new moments of brilliance. The Wuhan Open has lived up to that tradition, reminding everyone that no match is over until the final point is played. And that's the latest from the WTA 1000 Wuhan Open. I'm Stefan with Trending Update USA. Stay tuned as we continue to bring you full coverage of the semifinals, exclusive interviews, and all the action as the tournament heads toward its thrilling conclusion.